Hello and welcome, it's Bushwackah here, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I am going to showcase a Rover garage that I built. Has a couple of little automations and some cool things inside, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's go ahead and check it out. Now I'm hoping that this Rover garage has everything that I'm going to need for my Rover. Seeing as I built it, I think it covers pretty much everything. First, we'll go over to this side. So I have a little living area. It is not pressurized, so you still have to keep your suit on. You can see that it does have some inner workings, which I kind of hide upstairs. So in here, I have just a little entrance area, nothing too crazy. But then in here, you can see I have a bunch of storage, so I'm able to store things from my expeditions and bring them back here. I also have some crates and the crate mounts as well. So you have a couple windows to look through. And then this is one part that I really like. This is my refrigerator. And actually this whole base is built so you can actually keep your light off. So let's check out the refrigerator really quick. This is important because when you go out and you mine certain things like volatiles or ice or oxite, you need a place to store them, and you might not want to keep them in your mining belt at all times. So we're going to keep them in the fridge here. So this video isn't going to explain how I did any of this stuff. A lot of my other videos kind of show some of these basic concepts, but as you can see, I have a little wall cooler in here, and it's a negative 159 Celsius in here. Now that's a little overkill, but this system isn't very smart and just keeps on trying to get it as cold as possible. So you can see I have some ice, oxite, I have some volatiles, and I also have some water in here. And these are all not melting because it is so cold. So that's a really nice storage area. So I don't have to worry about that stuff. We can go back outside. We'll have to go through this airlock just so it keeps it nice and cool in there. Okay. While we're inside here, we can take a walk up this ladder. So this actually just contains some of the stuff I use to keep my base up and running. So this is mostly actually for my refrigeration system. So these are a bunch of radiators that keep that air conditioner cool, and a little extra oxygen to or air to keep the pressure up. I also have a oxygen refilling station and a waste container discharge station downstairs. So we'll check that stuff out next. As we walk down the staircase, the wall kind of clips through and makes you walk pretty slow, unfortunately. Oh, as I hooked onto that again. Okay, there we go. Then I have a door that goes out into my garage here. I did put a little switch here with the label, just so I know what it does, so that can open and close the door. We can walk down here, and we can check out our tank fill and our waste emptying station. So I made sure to line these up with the sides of the truck. Also, you'll see that there's a locker here. I have some filters for carbon dioxide, so you can replace the filters, you can replace the air tanks and the waste tanks, and you can throw them right here. Also, it shows you exactly what the pressure is of these tanks, so you are able to switch them out, and you do have to kind of, yes, oh, there we go, we can swap these out, and that will refill your system. Now, like I said, we have the waste system as well, so that just pretty much empties this tank. You could just open the tank up and let all the air out, but this way is pretty cool as well. So you can throw that in there. You'll see it has a little bit of pressure, and it empties. Okay, so now I'll throw my waste container back in here. And this isn't necessarily a Rover video either. It's just kind of showing how I built my garage and to hopefully give you guys some ideas. Also, if you have any ideas that I could add to this, I'm definitely willing to hear them. Also over here, one other feature that you can see is that these ground lights automatically turn on when it gets dark. So it just gives it a little extra light. On this side you can see I have some battery charging because on this side of the Rover we have our batteries. So it actually looks like it needs some. So I definitely recommend the nuclear batteries if you can afford them. But if you can't, the large batteries will keep it charged for a pretty good amount of time. So we'll throw some new batteries in this thing. And that's it. Also, I have this little door here. This just has some of my logic for my system. It hides it neatly, but if I need to access this stuff, I can get to it really easily. And for some reason, I'm not able to close that right now. So yeah, that's pretty much the basics. So let's just take the Rover out for a little spin. So just have to, we'll jet back up a little bit. Let's see, there we go. We'll get in. And because I've outfitted my Rover with oxygen tanks and with power, I should be able to, let's go over here. We'll turn our filtration on, and we'll also turn our air pump on. So that means that I can open up my mask here and hopefully not die. Makes a lot of strange noises. Okay. So now we can turn our headlights on. And let's just take it for a little spin. We'll just go around. You can see that there are green lights here. And I will show you why that is when we go around. Now, unfortunately, even with these headlights at night, it's pretty difficult to see. But luckily, I should just be able to follow my building around. So we'll drive around here. Like I said, I wish you could almost outfit it with some more lights or something because it's just so dark. Okay. We're near the rear of the building here. And I painted the floor two different colors because that just kind of gives me a little area to shoot for when I'm parking this thing. I also threw some LEDs down the center of it. So let's see if I can center it up. And this just allows you to work around the vehicle once it's parked. So let's just say we just got back from a mission and we need to resupply or something like that. So we can slowly bring this guy forward here. And let's see, keep on going. You can hear that oh, there we go. So now we have green lights, so that means that I'm parked far enough forward where all this stuff is going to be super accessible when I go to switch stuff out. So I'm just going to shut this stuff down, and then we can shut the Rover down. And when I do that, you need to make sure that you put your mask back on. So now we're going to jump out. There we go. And let's just say we didn't have any cargo on here, but for our next mission out, we want some cargo. So I built this blast door because it's the biggest. Not necessarily because there's going to be any pressure inside of here, but because I'm actually going to be able to fit these crates through here. So we can grab our crates, and luckily we can just pretty much walk right backwards and bring them up to our vehicle, and we will attach them. There we go. Then we can attach our other one. Make sure we close it so it's a little bit smaller, and through the blast door again. Look at that. That blast door just makes it super easy to get through. We can attach this up. There we go. And like I said before, now we can change out our batteries, we can change out our waste tank, we can fill up our oxygen tank, and yeah, it works pretty well. So let me know what you guys think, if there's anything that I should add, if you have any comments or questions, or any suggestions about anything that I could do to it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like videos like this, please let me know below. Again, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bushwackah out.